Zach Elam, junior world finalist. Let's start off with, how does that sound?
Sounds good. You know, dream of mine since I started wrestling, represent your country, so I'm able to do that.
And you just found out you were representing your country
Last
a week?
Yeah.
So first off, how'd you get a singlet made that quick?
That's not my department. That was USA Wrestling. They had a singlet. They sent it to my house, and I got my gear, and I was ready to go.
Walk us through that process. How did you hear about it? Who told you? What were your initial thoughts? The whole 9 yards.
Yeah. So I was sleeping in Columbia in my house, and I woke up to a text from my coach, Coach Smith, and he was saying that KJ called, Kevin Jackson, saying that Kirk Levet got hurt and they needed a 97-kilo guy, and I was the next guy up. So I texted my coach back, called him back actually, and told him I wanted to go. Gave me KJ's number. Called KJ. I said I'm in. All I gotta do is get my passport. They worked with me with that. Flew me out to Denver, my RTC in Columbia, and KJ helped me grab my passport. He was with me throughout the whole way with that process, and once I got it, it was go time. So
you mentioned it. You're at the University of Missouri in Columbia,
yep.
Training folk style. So how do you switch from training folk style over to freestyle and get ready for the World Championships? I mean, you're in the World Finals a week after finding out that you weren't even going to be here 2 weeks ago. So how did you flip that switch?
I mean, freestyle and folk style, I find a huge correlation with each other. It's just the point system's different, rolling a guy through 2 points, it's just different point system. The only thing I had to adjust was parterre. All my takedowns were going to be the same. It's not like I'm not doing some funky stuff now from neutral. My setups were all the same. It's just all I had to focus on was getting used back to parterre, getting back to top, gutting guys, lacing guys, and also just defending the gut, defending the lace, being able to move on bottom. And I mean, that was just the change. And my coaches in Columbia, Coach Joe, Coach Clemson, Allen, Manley, Coach Smith, Larson, they all helped me make that transition, and they helped me really focus on, freestyle this whole week. No folk style, just get prepared for this tournament, and that's what I did.
And talk about that next man up mentality. A lot of kids can learn from this. I mean, like you mentioned, you weren't expected to be here 2 weeks ago. You're here in the World Finals, next man up. Did you ever not stop thinking about this?
I stopped. To be honest, I did stop thinking about it. Like Kirk Levet wrestled at Cadet Worlds, took second there, and I mean, he won the spot. So, I had no thought about it. I was just focusing on my college, getting bigger for heavyweight, and once I got the call, I was just transition change, and I mean, the USA is just such a good wrestling country where, obviously, like our first and second guys can compete with, any of these guys out here in the world. Just the way we train, the type of style we wrestle, it's go after and get him. So
tomorrow night in the finals, what do you have to do to bring home the gold?
Just keep attacking, staying busy. Just good stance, good feet movement. Just keep doing my thing. I'm not going to change anything up. Get my nutrition back right. See where my weight's at, and just just live in the present. Once tomorrow comes around, I'll focus on it. Right now, I just gotta see what my weight is, and just go with the flow. Just be in the present.
Zach, and then we will see you tomorrow night in the Junior World Finals.
Yeah, can't wait.